All right, here we go. So we're here with Aloha Agenda,
Welcome in, Iron Chef.
D-Mac, and again, we're here with Aloha Agenda, bringing it to you our next segment. We want to talk about our plate lunch battle.
Plate lunch battle.
We're gonna do a battle hamburger steak, but there was some technical difficulties with the hamburger steak. Maybe you want.
So I'm gonna, we called up Dots. Apparently they're closed. I looked in Yelp. They said they're open, but closed on Tuesday. I guess they got to flip. So we're gonna have to arrange this at a different date.
But we still want to talk to you guys. I mean, we had fun doing the last one. We got a lot of good positive results so we want to keep this going on.
It's coming.
It's coming. So we just want to let you know we didn't forget about it. It is going to be Dots versus Rainbow Drive-In. So stay tuned for that. What we want to talk about is some stuff that happened over the weekend and what's happening in Hawaii. I think one of the things we need to talk about is this UFC that just happened.
UFC, some epic fights, man. The top two ones, right?
Yeah.
Max and Dustin versus Kevin Gastelum versus Adesanya. The style bender is freaking amazing. One of them was wars.
That was that's a potential fight of the year. I
think both of them, man.
Yeah,
heart these guys show, man.
It was awesome.
They put beatings on each other.
Yeah, they earn their paycheck and then some. You know what I mean?
Man.
If they don't get like some Fight Night bonuses or whatever,
I think they did. I think both of them got 50 G's each, man.
On top of
whatever their fight paid. They earned every penny.
Oh yeah,
the crowd was going crazy. My heart couldn't take it, bro.
Oh, dude.
I was like, oh God, Lord, someone's going out.
I started my hands started to get tense and my shoulders starting to pop up and the hands starting to get up. Yeah, it was a nail biter for sure. My heart goes out to Max, but dude, he put on such a display of his heart.
His heart, man.
Crazy.
His chin, bro. He took some cracks, bro.
Oh, dude.
But he kept coming. Held his composure. He just couldn't get in his rhythm, man. Shout out to Max.
Oh yeah, if you look at I was watching some of the replay and some of the analysts they're talking about as far as overall punch volume, and if he went on just straight numbers, Max had him.
Yeah, Max was pumping those numbers, man.
Yeah, but just the power point he was just putting it on.
Justin, just every crack was like you felt it, man. Then my man's head was ooh, ooh. But then Max would come back and 8-10 punch combo,
yeah.
But it just wasn't enough, man. I didn't know if his power translates to lightweight or what.
I think he just ran out of time. I think if he
I could see him gassing.
Yeah, I think he ran out of time. I think Dustin Poirier, I think if Max had maybe two more rounds, he could still continue the pace and then maybe make him wilt under the pressure. But my hats go off to Dustin Poirier. He's a badass.
He deserved that belt, man. He earned that shit.
Yeah, he put a beating on him. Fucking beating on him. But it was a great fight all around. And one of the things I like about the fight too is there's no shit talking after.
All respect, all love.
Humble in defeat.
Aloha, man.
Humble in victory, gracious in defeat. No talking shit.
Yeah.
It was awesome to see that sportsmanship, and I think that's what the sportsmanship. As much as I love all the shit talking,
Conor McGregor and all that.
Yeah. I like it. It's that WD.
It's entertainment, man. You need it there, but you need to see the other half, right? You need to have the balance of these athletes that are showing respect.
Right. It's I think in order to make the sport even more elevated, to show they're not just two dummies going at it, beating each other's brains in. It is a cerebral sport. There's a lot of work that goes into it. Right. So the respect that's out there that these two guys are showing is awesome. I think at the end of the fight they showed I don't know if it showed on UFC, but there's a lot of videos after the fact that Max Holloway actually gave the gloves that he wore in the fight, autographed them, and gave it to Dustin Poirier. That he has his own non-profit foundation.
So you can auction them off.
Right, so you can auction them off to help out his foundation. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's good to see that in the sport.
Yeah,
definitely.
And even Dustin Poirier actually went to Mini Blast. Was like, oh, is this okay? It's all good. Your dad's to the champ.
It's all love. There's hugging.
Yeah,
they're showing love to the coaches and all that, the wife and all that.
I think Max kind of embodies that thing that we're trying to do too. Where he's an elite fighter, top of his game, and man trains out in Waianae. I'm pretty sure any freaking
school would probably want to pick him up, right? People must be dying to be like, hey, come train with us.
Definitely.
But he still, he keeps it local, man, and that's what this Aloha agenda is about, right?
Yeah,
keeping it local.
keeping it local, supporting your community.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the message we're trying to get it across, and be like, okay, so I think we can't rely on the government to try to make institute change. So let's try to institute change within ourselves, within our community, our neighbor, our friends.
It's up to us.
It's up to us, right. And I think Max is doing that. I mean, even like Yancy Medeiros, they're keeping them local fighters local. They're not. I mean, not to disrespect anybody who's fighting in other camps, but I mean, I'm saying these guys are doing it. Max and them are doing it here in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and they're world champions, man.
Oh,
look at that.
definitely.
Hawaii just breeding them, bro. We're like, I don't know, man. It's like we're just breeding world champions, bro. Something in the water.
we're top tier. Man. I mean, I think even
give it a couple more years. I bet you any much. Like we're gonna have like choke champions.
I think even even Dana White at one point said, I mean, there's something about the culture of Hawaii. There's a lot of fighters that come out of
warrior
Hawaii.
heart.
The mentality, man. It's the mentality. So, I mean, that was over the weekend. I think that was the biggest thing that I saw.
Yeah, that's what I did this weekend. And then what?
I think another thing we should talk about, just it's aside from what happened on the weekend, just in the news in general, it's just been an increase in crimes lately. The crime wave, I mean,
it's bad.
And we had like 2 murders in Wahiawa in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, some dude in stolen car.
Stolen car. Like 50 yards away from where a couple weeks ago a guy had a self-inflicted gun wound or gunshot wound, or so they suspect, after he tried to rob 2 tourists. So it's just getting bad. I mean, not getting bad, but I mean, these incidents are increasing.
It's more, it's increasing more, and it's out there more.
Yeah, I mean, that one girl that kidnapped from UH.
She got raped or whatever.
Oh yeah, I think that dude, it's 11 counts of sexual assault. I think it's bail.
Bro, she got straight up kidnapped, man.
I mean,
crazy.
I know another one was that guy got kidnapped by his ex-girlfriend. I mean, I know. I don't mean to laugh.
Yeah.
I don't think my ex-girlfriend could kidnap you, but I'm just saying.
So was it 2 girls and a dude?
2 girls and a dude
kidnapped the guy. Right. They ran around the car in his car. And robbed his ass.
Right.
And threatened him the whole time.
I mean, it's getting crazy out there, guys. So just
be careful with those girls, bro. You don't know who you're messing with, man.
What else? There was a couple of dudes that was trying to steal an ATM or some shit.
That hard? We struggling that hard. We gotta go steal an ATM, people.
Yeah.
What, they hit it with crowbars?
They hit it with a car and knocked it over. I was trying to whack it with crowbars like monkeys hit with a rock.
Did they succeed or they failed?
They didn't succeed in anything.
Okay,
I mean, it's kind of bad with these are increasing, but one of the brighter spots, I think, is we have that Stolen Stuff Hawaii that's on Facebook.
Shout out to Stolen Stuff Hawaii, man. You're doing a good thing for the community.
Yeah.
You're catching people out here.
Catching people, recovering cars.
It's the new neighborhood watch.
Exactly. We got McGruff, now we got my
we got eyes, man. Stolen new,
So, I mean, that's one of the things I want to bring up, too, about Stolen Stuff Hawaii, or heroes in general. I mean, I think... I'm guilty of it too, of going on YouTube or going on
watching
World Star.
World Star, watching these fights or something bad happening, but it's like watching a train wreck. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of it too, and to a degree, it's a guilty pleasure to take into it. But I think
take a step back. I think
step back and realize, instead of getting that video camera out and try to get them likes.
World Stars.
Yeah, I mean, start being
getting that notoriety just for that, man. Try to help, I guess, man. Like,
do something. Do something. Be more than.
Or at least call the cops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just be the person just watching.
Yeah.
But if a dude's like knocked out, he's getting kicked. Like, bro. Stop that, man. Like,
don't get it twisted. I mean, if it's a one-on-one kind of thing, and I mean, I know when we were young.
Yeah, up and up.
You're fine.
That was the rules, man.
Yeah, up and up is fine. One-on-one, you get dust off. At the end of it, you shake hands.
Go your separate ways. Live to fight another day. Right?
You go back to school tomorrow, and next thing you know, you guys friends again.
Yeah.
So I mean, but if you've seen stuff that's like totally off the chain, instead of straight up just taking a video camera, oh look at this.
That's the first initial reaction, all right? Just get your phone, record,
and call somebody. Do something. One of these examples would be like that woman from Kapolei that saved that girl.
Yeah. Amen. Shout out to her. She put her own self in danger to help out that kid.
Right.
So
instead of taking out a phone and go, oh look at this guy chasing her girl. When the girl came up to him, she came up there. She was like, okay, cool. Let's she actually confronted him, and she got injured. I mean,
she pushed the guy. Mm-hmm. He pushed her down, and then she got cut. But she probably saved that little kid's life, man.
Right. You know, from worse shit happening. So I mean, shout out to her.
Yeah.
You know, that's a hero.
Whoever you are.
Yeah, whoever you are. I mean, I think she showed her, but you know, forget it.
Yeah. You're the hero.
You're the hero.
You even got superpowers, you know.
Speaking about,
that's what real heroes do.
Let's talk about superpowers. I mean, I
goodness.
I know this is you.
Yeah. All right, so I know you guys seen. I don't know if any of y'all seen the video. Brie Larson. They got Don Cheadle. They got Chris Hemsworth. They're doing a press tour for what's the movie Avengers Endgame coming out.
Well, I think that's the biggest pre-sales that they did.
It's crazy,
tickets,
bro.
yeah.
Try to go get a ticket. You probably can't even get a ticket. Or they selling them for like $5,000.
It's crazy.
So ridiculous, bro. You're gonna have to give up one of your kidneys to go watch this movie. But anyway, they're doing the interviews, and it looks like you know, they're not getting along on this end, man. So Brie Larson and then Chris Hemsworth, they're joking around. Chris Hemsworth is like, Brie Larson talk about doing the stunts and stuff. Oh, I'm doing my own stunts, and he's doing it. He's like, then he made a joke like, trying to be the next Tom Cruise or whatever. And then she snaps back at him and says, I'm trying to be the first me. Thank you very much. Like, yo, calm down. Like, she's not winning points with anybody, I think, man. Like, bro, you're the new kid on the block, and you know, you going at one of the OGs, man. That's not cool.
I mean, you know, I think you gotta look at the context of what it wasn't like a strong debate.
Yeah. It was just a joke. Come on, man.
It was a joke. And honestly speaking, have you seen Tom Cruise's movies lately? I mean,
he's crazy.
All his
man.
Mission Impossibles. You know, he does all his
all
own shit.
Stunts, man. You can get hurt doing that. You know?
He's legit. You know what I mean? He's a true actor. He's a great actor, and you don't want to be.
He's an icon, man.
And you don't want to be compared to Maverick.
That ain't a knock on you, bro. He's Top Gun, bro.
Exactly.
He's Top Gun.
But yeah,
Come on, man.
It's a little bit too over the top. I think the overtones of what's going on, what she her agenda.
Whatever her, you know, strong women, feminists. Yo, we get it, yo, we get it. But
I mean, my pick would have been her.
I
mean, this is who my pick would have been. I don't know about you. I mean, Emily Blunt from The Edge of Tomorrow.
She was a strong soldier type, you know.
I'd take it.
Oh man, my pick would be her. Hold on, one more. Let me go.
Who you got?
Who I got? I think she would have been great. I mean, after watching Captain Marvel, I think she could have did the job.
Oh yeah.
My girl Ronda Rousey.
I mean, nobody would doubt her toughness.
You know what I'm saying? if what's his name? What's that? Jude Law trying to lock up with her? Come on, she would choke that dude out. Or, you know, more believable.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She has that tough exterior. I mean, Brie Larson didn't really show me anything like really crazy in the movie. You know what I mean? I think she could have. Emily Blunt, Ronda Rousey, they could have played that role perfectly.
That's just me. I mean.
That's my opinion, though. But you don't gotta agree with me.
I seen them reboot Hulk a couple times.
That's what I'm saying. They recasted Hulk 3 times.
War Machine got changed out too. So
you know, Captain Marvel, they could change her out, no problem, bro.
Yeah.
Easy.
Blonde
We're not attached.
Blonde them up.
I'm not attached. She got blonde hair.
Yeah,
she can act.
We got it.
She looking kind of tough.
Right.
Yo.
Yeah, I mean that's just our spiel on that. I mean, I'm still gonna watch it.
But she's the future of the MCU, bro. And like, I don't think she's doing a good job. She's not gonna be bringing people in. I mean, yeah, her movie got $1 billion, but I think it's gonna turn a lot of fans off. Just because she's not gonna get along with these cats.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I think too at this point where. The reason why Captain Marvel did so well too is the fact that
it's the only movie. Right?
It's part of the
Endgame, right? Everybody, yeah. I think it's like it already has the buzz. They already did the work.
It's already got the built-in
stamp for it. Yeah, it's like they're gonna go and watch it.
They're gonna go see it regardless, even though they said it was bad or this or that or whatever. Yeah. Overall, I mean, it's still part of the major franchise. It's a small piece of a very large puzzle that's making money, and everybody's gonna come watch it.
I mean, Captain Marvel wasn't bad, but
no, it wasn't
I'm just saying, like, man, get along with these people. You gotta work with them.
Oh well, okay. So we're talking about Captain Marvel movies now. So
okay.
We're about to talk about this weekend was Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones made a comeback.
Spoiler.
First episode.
So if you're gonna watch it, you haven't watched it yet.
Go ahead, watch it. Stop it now.
Stop
watching.
And go do something else. Go away.
Yo, Man, Game of Thrones, man. They changed the beginning, the whole beginning sequence. That was dope. When they brought in the whole armies, they did that Winterfell.
Oh yeah.
That Winterfell entry scene is like a throwback to the, the very first
one, right?
First one, right? That was dope.
I like how they're bringing that dynamic of trying to. There's a power struggle with the armies of the north trying to mesh with the freaking worms and trying to mess with the freaking the Thraki, and they're kind of
all down there like trying to figure out how they gonna feed all these motherfuckers. That's like probably the biggest army.
The logistics of these guys
it's getting crazy. Like they have a lot of problems at their feet right now, man.
And the way freaking the Queen and Jon Snow was trying to keep things.
There's power dynamic, right? Because no one trusts him right now. They trust him. They don't trust her.
And they're trying to be on the DL out of everything because they don't want, he doesn't want them to know they're kind of in bed with each other.
Right. It's like, that's why you bend the knee.
Yeah.
When you left, you was the king.
Yeah.
And when you came back, I don't know what you are. That the Bear Island girl,
the Mormon.
She's a G. I love her.
Well, even the kind all those memes that went out with the freaking Cersei about you buy a whore but you earn a queen.
Oh yeah, and then she gave it up after.
And then 10 seconds later, come follow me.
Oh my God, no! But watch how these whores gonna use that line.
No. I mean,
you want a whore buyer? Yeah. You want a queen earner?
I guess he bought her then.
I guess, man. I don't know. She gave it up quick, man.
Yeah,
Cersei. Cersei gave it up, bro.
And then he had the nerve to be like, okay, who's better, the king or your brother?
Oh man, dude. So she's like, I don't know, man. I guess she needs his buy-in. That's why she had to give up the booty.
Well, the thing I watched after I watched the premiere. I went back to watch the finale. I thought she was pregnant with Jamie again.
She was pregnant with Jamie, right? That's like. No, she still got it, but she's probably gonna, cause Jamie not gonna stay over there, so she's gonna.
But pretend like it's
pretend it's his to fucking play him. You know what I'm saying? Game of Thrones.
Cersei evil.
Can't trust all women, man.
Hell no.
Can't trust them all. Can't trust them. I'm with the riding the dragons though, man.
No, that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty
I was like, wee. I was like, shit, I want to ride a dragon.
Oh no, but no, I want to fly off, and it wouldn't be pretty. But even then, even when at the ending when freaking Sam fucking told him,
oh yeah, he's like, that's your auntie, yo.
He's like, but he wasn't surprised. He's like, okay.
he didn't say, oh
no. He wasn't. He wasn't too distraught. He was like, hey.
He kept his composure.
What's up? It's all yeah, okay.
So what? How do you feel about that power dynamic? You think who's gonna be the better leader? Because he gave up the crown for the better of his people. But is she willing to do the same thing for him?
I think that's what it's gonna boil down to. So, like they said, he is a reluctant king.
Right. He doesn't want the job. Basically, he's just doing it.
So you look at, you don't judge a man as a leader by what he says. You judge a man, or not even a man, be gender a person, gender neutral by, not necessarily what they say, but you judge them by what they do, what their actions are.
Actions speak louder. Values.
And he said, yes, I appreciate what you guys did, but the situation is dire. I brought you not one, but two armies, two dragons for the well-being of the people. So you need to take that for what that's worth, and it's just interesting to see. I mean, she doesn't want to give up power, but I think when she realizes that he's a true heir to the Iron Throne,
you think she'll give it up though? I mean, they're gonna be ruling together. You know what I mean? So I think they got that.
Well, I think what they're gonna do is because they marry into family dinner. They're gonna just say,
I think it should be fine.
They're gonna fucking marry each other. They're gonna marry Auntie. Auntie. That's alright.
I mean,
keeping a bloodline.
It's all in the family, just like just like coin,
It's like Queen Elizabeth now.
Keep the bloodline strong, bro.
We all related.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, crazy.
I can't wait to see how this plays out, bro.
Oh man, today's Wednesday. 4 days.
4 more days to go.
Okay. Here we go. Nothing that happened. I think that happened recently is that Notre Dame fire.
Oh yeah, that's
It's crazy.
Crazy. Man.
It's crazy. I mean,
for hundreds of years.
Yeah, and what's crazy though, what I would think is happening more crazy is like the amount of money they raise.
They could raise money crazy.
$1 billion in 2 days, and you know,
billionaires finding all this money, right?
Yeah, and I'm thinking, well, what I'm feeling is like a lot of people are praising these people, a lot of people are praising the church and all the other bullshit. But when you look at it,
I mean, the grand scheme of things.
Well, the grand scheme of things, the church itself, if you go to the Vatican, the church itself has $70 billion of their own.
Like their
70
own country, right?
Yeah, they're their own country. Yeah. You've got other people who could really use this money, and people in Flint, Michigan, people in Africa,
Puerto Rico,
you know, I mean, there's other places where this money.
Our homeless in Hawaii, we need that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's just so much better use of this money, and our people are going like, oh, how great is this guy because he's donated, and what people don't realize is this guy owns hotels in France. You know, he's also owns Louis Vuitton and everything else. So, I mean, Gucci. So a lot of it is like he's protecting his brand. You know, if
I mean, he's from there, right?
Well, he's from there too. But what I'm saying is, it's not like it's a totally selfless act. Like when you go to France, you're gonna go to the Louvre. Yeah. You're gonna see the Eiffel Tower, and then you're gonna go to Notre Dame.
Right. But I mean, I see. Yeah, it's kind of jacked up.
It's kind of jacked up
because they can fund the rebuilding probably on their own already.
Well, they already said. You know, I mean, what's even more fucked up is they've been saying for years that this thing has to be renovated, right?
Right.
And they've already moved majority of the artifacts.
See, that's what I was worried about. I was like, okay, the artifacts. Once it goes, you can't get it back.
Yeah. So they got
majority of stuff.
And some of the stuff that's going online, like, oh my god. Look at this gold cross, how it survived and everything else burned. I'm like, bitch, it's science.
Metal melts, it has to be a certain amount of degrees.
Gold melts at like freaking 1,200 degrees or 2,000 degrees, and wood burns at like 500 degrees Celsius. I mean, so.
I think it's bad that this happened.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
it is a travesty.
It's a travesty, but having all this money going to it seems like a waste. When there's other people who's in need, is that what it is?
It just shows me a couple of things.
People get mobilized.
You know, it is possible to do it. It is possible, you know, that people in power can.
People with money.
People in power, people with money can come together and make a difference. Because now it's like a pissing contest who can donate more.
Right.
And then it shows you another thing that it's not that they're not capable of helping; they're just unwilling because they don't want to do it.
It's not their cause. It's not something that you know.
Yeah, it's not
their money, but it's like, come on, man, how about all these other
It's not in their best interest or in their agenda. So I mean, just talking about how these guys can spend billions of dollars to help out. I mean, we're trying to do something where we can start really small. I mean, we're doing little things like supporting our local restaurants and supporting.
Local, shout out to Light Sleepers,
Cabot,
Local
Fitted, just things like that where we can help. Our local economy, our local business, because when you buy a local plate lunch, it doesn't go to some major corporation. It doesn't go to some guy in the mainland. It stays at the guy who owns the
business.
Pays
for a piano practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Pays for that toilet paper.
After school care, that kind of shit.
It goes to somebody.
But we're all for supporting local business. But as a local business too, you got to make sure you support your workers. Like we just saw that
Gomate, man, over 190,000.
190K in back pay.
Back pay. That's crazy. Imagine showing up work. Hey man, we don't got it, bro. Take an extra bowl of that ramen. It's a charge until we get that money right.
The plate. So
I'm like, shit. I don't
know the full details. Like,
we're about to find out.
If it's because they have financial hardship or. I don't know
if y'all know Gumbo. That's that bougie. The one, was that Porridge? Is that the one?
Porridge, Aloha.
There's a lot of good locations. But it looks expensive as hell in there.
I mean, I like Abu. I'm just saying. Gomate.
I'm a Shige
guy. That's the next battle.
Shige.
Here we go.
Oh, not a ramen versus fucking Gomate. And then when you go over there, tell them, pay your damn workers. Pay your workers. We'll just have sides and hold it down, bro. We support you guys. Shout out to all the workers at Gomate. Hold it down. I mean, not me to laugh at this situation, but damn, they need to pay y'all, man. That's not right.
We're working for love. Sometimes, love don't pay the bills.
Man. Love don't pay the bills. We got mouths to feed over here, man.
But speaking of mouths to feed too, I mean, this is one of, I think another bright spot is the food bank had the 30th annual food drive, and I mean, I know a lot of families in Hawaii benefit from the Hawaii Food Bank, and I think they did they just reached 1 million
meals, man.
That's awesome.
That's big.
I mean, that can of spam in your refrigerator, in your pantry, that Vienna sausage, maybe,
that beef stew, corned beef.
You like that flavor, Vienna sausage?
Hey, donate it.
I'm like, donate it. If it can sit in there, give it up.
Give it up.
Get that canned corn, Yeah,
you don't like Maruchan? Like Sapporo?
Yeah, bro, give it up. But they had like a big turnout, 1,700 volunteers.
Right.
Yo, shout out that they showing the aloha there, man.
Yeah, that's what it is about. I think.
Pull together.
I think
it's a community, right?
Going back to like the whole, we Notre Dame thing. We might not be big, rich guys. We might even have a huge following, but we're gonna try to start to get this movement going where it's starting. We're building from the community up.
I think that's if we could build help our communities, maybe learn how to save their money more or something
Well, I mean, or little things little things like instead of going to Safeway to buy that lettuce that's 50 cents cheaper than going to Tomorrow's or your Foodland, or spending that $1 more for the milk. I mean, I understand pension, money's tight and we got to pinch and pull when we can. But realize that the money that you spend at your local store, at your local eatery, at your local business stays within the local community. And that's what we're about.
Keep the money in Hawaii, right?
Keep the money in Hawaii,
Yeah, keep that money circulating back here, man.
Yeah, I mean that's all it's about. Just, having fun, great food, great company. Talking some shit on the on YouTube. Hey, that's
all good, man. Yep.
So what else you got? You got anything else?
Man, I think that's. Let me go check my thing. Let's see what.
You got the notes, man. You gotta see what's going on. I think that covered me. I think.
Let me see what I got. What's it? I think that's it, man. I think that's about it.
All right, so we got the. One thing I want to add is for our next play lunch after
play lunch battle.
After the hamburger steak, what do you guys want to see next? We thinking like barbecue chicken,
plate,
or garlic chicken, something.
Double fried rice,
Filipino
Little
food.
Kuali.
Hey, so you let us know.
You guys vote. Let us know.
Check us out. You can come check us out at our Aloha_agenda at Instagram. You can check us or send us a line at aloha.agenda.808@gmail.com. And our Facebook is all the same thing. Aloha_agenda on Facebook. Drop us a line. Tell us what you want to see. We want to hear from you guys. If you don't like what we're doing, let us know. If you like what we're doing, tell us too.
Comment, like, subscribe, share this, spread it.
Let's get it going.
Go viral. I don't know.
Let's make it a movement.
Let's spread the aloha, bro. Yeah. And it starts with you, each one of you. Yeah. It starts here.
For the children.
For the keiki.
All right, guys. I think that's all I got.
All right. Yep. Aloha, guys. Thank you so much.
All right. Peace.
You guys have a good.